Everybody, it's Hussein Kabani, your favorite broker. Super cheesy. I know, I get it. But I've been doing it for so long, it just kind of stuck and people recognize my video clips when I started off like that. So I guess I'm just gonna have to continue along with it. You guys are probably here because I've somehow redirected you here to meet me and to get to know me before we work together. And I think that's super important because what ends up happening from what I find is that when you need an agent or you're researching an agent and you meet them, it seems more of like a job interview or something like that. So everyone's on their super best behavior, but what we do and what the content that we put out here on YouTube is basically me. And it's, for the most part, it's pretty informal, super casual, and I think it has a lot of value in it. So even if you're not in the market of buying or selling real estate right now, I think this gives us an opportunity to get to, well, you to get to know me. In turn, when we meet, you already have a better understanding of who I am and what I can deliver for you. What I want to do just very quickly is back it up and let you know why I do what I do. The main reason is that when I was growing up, my parents were low income to no income. We were on government subsidies. My parents collected welfare. It was bad enough that I went to the welfare office to collect a check with my dad, and we just kind of lived in this type of environment. And very early on, I would say early in my teens, I started to realize everything around me. And I said, this is definitely not a lifestyle I want for myself. And it led me down this kind of path of figuring out, hey, how do I get out of this situation that, I'm in and my family's in, and how do I help myself and help my family along? So I was fortunate enough to be around a lot of good people, and what I quickly learned is that real estate was a very powerful way for us to move forward in Canada. So when I was 21 years old, I really didn't have much money. I made $9 an hour, worked a warehouse job, didn't even really have any down payment, but my mom actually helped me out a lot, and she gave me all of the money that she had in her RRSP to go and buy a condo. So I ended up buying a condo at Kennedy and 401 for $116,000, and really with no money and a lot of my mom's support to go on and do this. And after getting in that door over there, it was really, really hard for me. Like basically what I made went into the housing costs, and I don't even want to get into how I survived and made it to work. And it was a very tricky situation that I don't want to record, but I definitely would tell you in person. Besides that, when I got myself into that situation, I knew that I didn't want to go backwards. So it really forced me to kind of push myself forward. And in doing so, I worked really hard. I moved up to my next job in my corporate life. And then I found an opportunity to sell the condo at Kennedy and 401 and buy my place, a new place at Yonge and Sheppard. Now look, that was just me going from one place to the next place and trying to build some equity. I can honestly tell you, in the first place I bought it for $116,000. I sold it for $113,000, so really didn't make any money on it. But what ended up happening is with the 3 years I stayed there, I was able to pay down the mortgage enough that I have enough equity in it to move forward into somewhere else that could probably have a better chance at appreciating. One of the ways I really did that was I was very fortunate through the 3 years. I was able to move up in my jobs and get a little bit of a better salary while I was doing it. And I didn't increase any of my expenses whatsoever. I didn't buy cars on payments. I drove garbage used cars for like $800 or $1,000 until they would work, and patch them up with duct tape. I literally patched the car up with duct tape to make it work. But what I did with my money that I earned is I put more and more into my mortgage. If I got a raise, I would call up the bank and I would tell them to take more money out of my account the next week so I can just continue to pay my mortgage down. So that allowed me to go buy that place at Yonge and Sheppard, obviously selling my first place. I'm not going to get into all of the trades I've made to get to where I am at right now, but I have slowly worked on it and chipped away at it in order to get to doing what I do now. So I can tell you guys right now, I own multiple residential properties. I have my principal residence in the process of actually building a custom home. I own commercial property and I own development land in partnership as well. And we're looking to acquire a lot more of this thing as time goes on as well. So in doing what I have done for myself right now, it's allowed me to learn firsthand. And I want to take that knowledge and what I have done and help other families do the same thing. That's my primary goal, is to basically show families how they can build equities and the future generations can prosper from that as well. Currently, it's the beginning of 2022. I have been in the business for the last 11 years. I love every minute of it, and I would love the opportunity to get to work with you guys. So please look around on YouTube. This is very authentic, genuine. I really don't rehearse these things before I put them on. So I really hope you guys enjoy the content. I'm sure that there's some valuable stuff in there that you'll find. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, feel free to contact me. My information is going to be all over the place. You know, you can send me a text, send me an email, and also follow me, okay? So make sure you subscribe on my YouTube, set it up so you get my alerts when we load up new videos there. Find me on Facebook, Instagram. I'm super easy to find. It's Get Kabani. And I look forward to connecting with you guys. Until next time, remember one thing, guys. Get Kabani, get sold.
Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold.